through my journey in life, like, that she's also taken the same journey alongside me, which is where I get creepy and, like, messiahal about her, because I just feel like she is such a beacon of truth.
You know, and my introduction to Ani was an eye-opening experience. Her music has made me understand what it means to experience femininity, but not...
She's a phenomenal artist, phenomenal guitarist.
So finally they got
7 guitar changes, no wardrobe changes. It was all good. It was all good.
Ani DiFranco, other than just as a singer, is seeing what a powerful connection she made with a lot of young women. Because of the emotional nature of music, I think when you make connections with different kinds of music and different artists, in terms of your own, the arc of your own life, and that makes a huge difference.
Okay, so Both Hands was the first song I ever heard, and my dad introduced me to her, but then he steered away because she was too political for him.
I am walking out in the rain, and I am listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I am getting nowhere with you, and I can't let it go, and I can't get through. And the old woman behind the pink curtains and the closed door on the first floor, she's listening through the air shaft to see how long a swan song can last. In both hands, now use both hands. Oh no, don't close your eyes. I am writing graffiti on your body. I am drawing the story of how hard we try. How hard we try.
How gender experience plays in terms of connecting to music, and it's always, the default has always been actually women listening to music told from men's perspectives and experience, and boys and men traditionally don't get that much practice at it, and or often resist the opportunities to practice that. We'll just sort of shut it down.
I've always had maybe even a bit of distaste for feminine artists, especially lyricists, because I didn't relate to them, you know. And with Ani, that opened my eyes and opened many doors, I guess, to her view, especially. But when I say her view, I also mean the overall female view of the world.
Being my mother's daughter, I just eating bread and water, thinking nothing ever changes. Now we're shocked, see the mistakes. Each generation will just fade like a radio station. You try, you just gotta try, you just gotta try. Out of the rain.
I relate to her halfway, and I will tell you why. Halfway from her strength and her beauty and power. The part that I don't relate to is she really doesn't like men very well. And I have traveled many, many times listening to her with men in the car, and I actually want to apologize and say, oh, I'm sorry, I really honestly don't feel exactly the way she does about this. And I'm not going to chew you up and spit you out the window while we're driving home.
Tonight you stoop to my level. I'm your mangy little whore.
I mean, like, I think it's so funny when you hear other people talk about Ani. Like, so often you hear this, like, angry lesbian approach or angry punk rocker. Angry. You always hear this anger. And, like, they, you know, project that on women in order to downplay the true message.
Now you're trying to find your underwear, and then your socks, and then the door.
Some people might say our lyrics are angry, or some people might say our lyrics are man-hating, but I don't bring that away from her lyrics at all. I feel that she's just giving another part of the human experience.
I think of her more conceptually, and it's something I sort of wrestled with in listening to her music.
You also see her like collapse into this person that is all of us. Like, she collapses into these like petty relationships that she can't help to get herself out of, and I think we all have those moments, and that is what is so beautiful about Ani, and what is always
she puts out every speck and every morsel of who she is, and says, "This is me, and this is me."
I dream in skin-scented sentences of a stronger, faster, fiercer you. Into each noun, verb, and predicate, I dedicate a vivid you.
So that cerebral connection is one that it's actually sort of have to work on that to try and get at DiFranco as an emotional singer-songwriter.
still Ani, still her politics, still her message, still every lyric of every song that I've listened to since I was 14 still applies, but in a totally new way.
Because of Ani DiFranco, this is what a feminist looks like.
Strongly stand by and affirm Ani's mission to educate women and to empower women and to show women that this exists and it is here.
The night's early in the morning at the longitude of Memphis, and the sun is setting sweetly on Hong Kong. The big plan is just to keep spinning, 'cause the Big Bang is only just beginning. And sometimes it's all that we can do just to hang on.